Welcome back to my channel. I'm Amanda, and today I'm playing with Follow a Sketch February, Paw Your Way into Our Hearts, and using my counterfeit kit challenge. And so that is the sketch from Follow a Sketch February, and I pulled out these photos of my youngest when she first got her leopard gecko. And I pulled out a whole bunch of scraps, actually. This ends up being partly a scrap layout, which is kind of funny because it's not scraps yet. But I used some of my scraps because I have lots of them already. So yep. And then these I'm going to cut down. I think I cut them down to a 2x3, I believe. And then I do have two pictures that are almost exactly pretty much exactly the same. So I'm going to cut this one down for just Evie's arms holding the gecko, because why not? Because I have a cute one of her with the gecko anyway, so I thought that worked well for what the sketch was. And then I cut that one off a little more than I had anticipated. So this one I want to be the same size. There we go. How cute that is. And then I decided to pull out some more scraps, so I have some black in my baggie there. So I'm gonna mat these on black for these little ones, because that's kind of what the sketch looked like, is these were matted. I'm gonna mat the other one too, even though that may not be matted in the sketch, but I wanted to. So I'm just gonna use my scissors, because I don't know, my trimmer is right there. I could have used my trimmer, but scissors it is today. And so I like how that makes this pop. It's going to actually end up being a pretty dark layout because of all that black and white, but I do really like it. I'm also going to mat my 4x6 on this one. And yes, it's flowers, but you just get like the hint of the black and white, and it gives a little bit of interest, but it's not totally in your face. So that very busy pattern works really well for matting. Look at that. Oh, so happy. And so that is a super cute. And I'm going to attach that right to the photo right away, because why not? Let's make this quick. This actually ended up being a very fast layout. I think it took me a half an hour, and that was not stopping my recording and going to say hello to when this kiddo came home from spending the weekend at her grandparents', which is me heading out right now, and then coming back, and then she came down to take a look, and so I'm talking with her too, and she's like, I don't like that one. I'm like, I thought I was going to use this for the blue flower to brighten it up, and Evie was like, no, I don't like that one. I don't like that. I'm like, why not? How about this? Is what I'm asking her. And she's like, no, I don't like that either. I'm like, okay, well, I am going to use this one anyway. And she's like, yep, that's better. All right, we will do this as our main background piece. I was going to use a lot of it as some of the other layers, but it essentially goes into her book anyway. It's for her. So I want to do something that she's like, why would you do that? So, sorry. And I was chatting to her, and I thought I had taken a lot of the not doing stuff out, but yeah, a half an hour and all of the chatting. So yay me for fast. So this blue is a piece of scrap from my kit this month. This green is also a scrap from this month, and I thought those would look really cute on here to brighten up the page a little bit. And so that blue piece, I'm not even going to cut it. Look at me. And then I don't know what I was doing. My apologies. I thought I took more of that out, but obviously I didn't. And then the green's going to go on. And so that looks pretty good. And then I'm looking at some other pieces. So this I thought would be cute because it just adds a little bit of sparkle. And the alphabet, why not? And now I'm mimicking on top and bottom and moving a little bit away from the sketch, but that's okay. And then I thought maybe wait for a minute, but that would have worked just fine. And I could have used splatters, but I like the black. I don't know why, I just did. So I'm still gonna use black on black. It totally is. Why I liked it, not even entirely sure, but I did, and that's how it's gonna be. So and scuffing that up so it gives a little bit of the white on the background, because it's just a single-sided pattern paper. So it does give it a little bit more dimension from then the black. And then I'm putting this on the paper here pretty quick because the glitter makes it hard for it to stick properly. So I'm going to get it on the paper and then on the paper, and then that should help it stay where it's supposed to go. And I decide I need just a little bit more blue. So I am going to cut this because I've already glued this down now. And so a little bit of the blue at the top, and then I do have some more of this green. So I'm going to put a little bit of the green at the bottom to mimic those layers just a little bit more. And then it adds a little bit of brightness to the edges of those layers, which I like, and it works better. So when I tape the blue one, I rip it, so I have to piece it together. But look, it ripped. Oh well. You can't even tell when I get it on there. But over a little bit more than that. And then how it ripped is underneath. So on it goes. Squish the ends up a little bit. And I like that. So now I'm looking at title bits. And this first day I thought was cute because it's Treasure's first day home. Seeing if there was anything else that matched. And this mint has two little leafy bits, so I thought, why not? I have no other mint on here. I have a little bit of green and a little bit of blue. And now a little bit of mint. And then I do have mint jewels, so I'm going to use the mint color green for the jewels to tie that in just a little bit more. And not all of the stickies coming off with them. These are like dollar store ones, and they're in a line, and I ripped them apart to use them, and they're super cute. And they work well on these little kid layouts. And then I decided it needs more sparkle. And so I am going to put some sparkle on each of the corner layers on the black, because I don't know, why not? And then glue these ones on, because these ones the stick came off. As painful as that is to watch. And then one more, two more, a couple more. So it's all on the shelfie bits. I guess I could put one more there to get all of the shelfie bits, but it's all good. So here we go. Some close-ups. There is a playlist for Paw Your Way Into Our Hearts. And there is a blog and a Facebook group for Counterfeit Kit Challenge. So I'll have those both linked below. Thank you so much for watching today. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed. If you liked my video, please like. It goes a long way. And if you so will, comment. I really love to hear what you people say about my layouts. Thank you so much for being here today. Have yourself a wonderful day.